Hello, Glitch Reaper here, and I'm basically back from my Minecraft holiday celebrations, and other holiday celebrations in general for that matter. Yeah, I was able to hang out with family. In case you're not familiar with that term, it's friends and family. So, yeah, I had a nice holiday time. Anybody else? I know for some people it's probably not over yet, though, because that does happen. There's extended holiday seasons. That you can kind of count the general winter break as one big holiday, so it's not quite over yet. Well, when I'm recording this, because it's not New Year's yet. It's just briefly after Christmas weekend. So yeah. Uh, Now I'm pretty well equipped up. I've got my nice jump boosting stuff to help myself out, and I have in fact started on a kind of a wizard tower. Uh, and yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do anything about that mod or not. It's not really too terribly unusual. It's just... Oh, you were in a bad spot. It turned night a little faster than I expected. And to think I just fought a couple of dragons already. Just right before I got in here. I've been fighting them all the time, but they are not infrequent, to say the least. Speaking of which, I need to get myself some water. Wow, things started going by very quickly already, before I even showed off my new spot I've been working on. Or anything like that, for that matter. Okay, that'll help. I think whenever you have clean water, I think it has more of, I guess, what you could call water saturation. At least that's been my experience so far. So it does seem to differ. Now, these are my latest valuable loot bags from the zombies. I mean, dragons. Sorry, a lot of green things have been showing up. Although, to be perfectly fair, the last dragon was red. Okay, an advanced repair kit. Anything else? No? Wow, that is the least amount of stuff I've ever had show up in one of these. 20 iron ingots. That's more like it. Although, nothing else. Like literally two of them in a row just give me like one stack of something. In this case, these are a stack of size of one. They don't stack. When it comes to coming in, you know, they will stack with each other, but they don't. But they're always limited to only one at a time. That's what I'm trying to say. Sort of like in vanilla Minecraft, whenever you get dungeon, sometimes you'll only ever find one, even if it stacks. So that's definitely a thing to think of. But I got like 20 iron ingots, which really goes in with what I was going to do, because I was going to do some quest work. I'm just going to throw this in my minerals right now, and gosh, I have a lot of iron. I mean, I already converted some into blocks. Really need to convert this into blocks at some point, but I think I'm pretty good right now. I mean, when you can afford to throw some iron at an anvil, that says something. Of course, I love anvils and would go for them as a priority, so therefore that doesn't necessarily entirely apply to me. But yeah, you can see I've been a little busy up there. That building over there, that's made of living rock brick, which looks really nice, and from here you can't really tell. So I'll probably go up there and give a quick preview. If night comes by before I do my quest, I'll definitely pop back down quickly. And as you can see, I will have no problems getting ink. Squids show up here all the time. I'm assuming this is going to be a water node whenever I can look at it. Wait, Aqua and Terra. Yeah, I was right. Well, bonus of Terra. If you're familiar with Thaumcraft, those are aspects of... well, Aqua is water and Terra is earth, so you can certainly say that it's appropriate for the area, because I'm along a river. So again, I will have no shortage of ink whenever I get into Thaumcraft, but that'll be much later. Again, I'm trying to go the route that Diggy and Spikey have put out in the quest book, and try to make it where I go mostly stepwise, but there's a few things that are basically like side quests. They can be done pretty much any time, and that's something that has contributed some interesting things. You might just be noticing a purple dot as I'm going up here. That actually factors into my build. I just totally forgot how it would look from the bottom. Oh, well. Yeah, that kind of breaks the perfect way that I've got all this stone brick set up as a base. But yeah. Thing is, I originally pillared up here, and he had a bunch of ladders I made, so I'd be able to go up and down. Well, at the very first, I just pillared up, and I tried water vadering myself up and down. Moved to ladders immediately afterwards once I'd established contact, and as an interesting bonus, I get to fight a lot of blue slimes, which give me what's basically a substitute kind of slime ball. Although I have fished a few jellyfish out, and if you're familiar with PAMs, there's something... Okay, even people familiar with PAMs might not know this little secret. If you fish out a jellyfish while you've got PAMs, you can just instantly just like put it into your crafting grid and turn it into a regular slime ball. So it comes in really handy for recipes that require it. Especially when slime balls are normally in Minecraft something a little tricky to get a hold of, because you either have to have a nearby swamp or you have to find a slime producing chunk. So they're kind of an interesting commodity. I got these easily, because they're not regular slime balls, they're gelatinous slimes, so they're from the blue slimes of this area. And as I was saying, this will factor into my build. See how it gives me that kind of jump? Oops. I should have landed directly on it, but oh well. This is living rock brick. Spikey and Diggy helped get me some of this from my from our previous world we was working on together. I was going to show off my build like while the server was still up, but things happened. Originally, this structure, whenever I was building it in there, was going to be a little less wide. I kind of build in like an octahedral arrangement for this, because kind of like witchery circles are actually more like octahedrons, in that they have like a certain number to each major side, and then they have a slant angle that goes off on a diagonal, then it goes back to the main straight side. And I kind of use that principle as a design here. I do have slabs to make it where it's still Enderman proof. I'll eventually rearrange the lighting to look a little less haphazard. I have like bare minimum stuff in here right now because, you know, things happen. But yeah, so it is kind of working. I've got this thing going here. It's not really entirely feng shui'd yet. I will put a lot of my magical stuff in here. So, yeah, you could imagine this. It's not like sparkling or something. I think... do they have chisel in here? Let me check. Chisel. Because I'm trying to remember if they had chisel. I didn't think so. No, because there'd be like all sorts of chisel blocks if it has chisel. I mean, it would do both the mod search, getting the tag, and like anything that actually directly matches the name. When you do that, that's one thing about any eyes. It'll go both by mod and by actual item name if you do that. So if I was trying to remember if they had chisel in or not, but seeing how much trouble chisel caused in 1.7.10, I'd kind of doubt that they would, because even I kind of helped give them that warning that it tended to cause a lot of conflict issues. I had to give it up on my own mod pack too whenever I was designing it, so stuff happened. Oh, come on, jump boost. There you go. You can see what I'm doing with that. Instead of using a ladder, I just jump all the way up. Now, these are kind of a structure I've used in Minecraft for a long time. I call them sniper's perches, because you can, if you have a bow, you can actually shoot through the gaps at angles, and it's difficult for an enemy skeleton to shoot you. And you can like shoot over it and everything, so this gives you a good view and utility. So, yeah. Now, I've got the place pretty well lit up, so there's not going to be much in the way of actual skeletons here. But you could kind of see if you was trying to defend the structure at ground level that would be really useful. Of course, if you're just defending a really tall structure, that would be really useful. I'm kind of building it up, and I've got a limited supply of these living rock bricks. The thing is, to get this normally, I'd go a little bit into Botania, and I don't really count the part that I need for this as really going seriously into the mod, because I could do it from memory. You just need something, the little special flower, the pure daisy, and you'll start purifying rocks and making them useful. Well, purifying stone, actually. It has to be smooth stone. So you can imagine what I went through whenever I was originally making this structure on the server, is I'd get stacks of cobblestone, I'd smelt that down into stacks of stone, and then I'd transform it into living rock with the pure daisy, and then I'd craft it into these, which is just a 2x2 in the crafting grid, so you can do that in quick crafting. Just like with regular stone and into stone brick, which is like right beside it. Admittedly, I probably could have used a lot of this stone in my smeltery to expand it much, much further, but it wasn't too big of a deal in the end. Okay, I can't jump down from there. I forgot if I could do it on that side or not, because there's a great spot for me to just leap off. Because I have this enormous amount of river nearby, so I can make a really quick trip down. In fact, I think if I just get a little bit further this way, I should be able to make that jump. Okay, I think I need a dash shot. Whee! Come on, make it, make it, make it. Whee! Oh yeah, that works for a quick escape. Or just whenever you... Is that... Yeah, that's exactly what I thought that was. That is a chicken jockey. Oh, I really meant to hit him off the chicken. Sorry, chicken. I really meant to shoot this baby zombie who's apparently carrying a sword. Wow, you are resistant to being shot. I mean, this... Okay, I haven't enchanted this bow, so it's not like I've got, like, full power that I could have on. But still, that took several shots. I haven't noticed exactly what it is that's allowing me to recatch my arrows that I've hit things with. Apparently, the arrows are kind of... It almost like it becomes an inventory of the mob when you hit them with them. It's like... It stores the arrows that you hit them with, and it returns them to you later whenever you actually kill the mob. I think that's part of levels, but I'm not sure. I know it's what's restoring durability to most non-tinker's tools. But as for what's causing the arrow thing, I'm only partially suspicious that it's levels. I am not 100% certain. And this thistle from Growthcraft spreads like crazy. I remember planting just a few, and it's like everywhere. I mean, it's very, 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 very productive plant. Okay, is there any zombies I need to attend to before I run into my house? No, I caught it while it was clear. Nice. My hummingbird feeder. Not like they're gonna come out at night. I should know. I know how hummingbirds are, so yeah. Got an area that's really nice for them. Water is out like that already. And here is one of the greatest ironies in all of Minecraft. Or maybe he's trying to rub it in, I don't know. That was a sheep dancing on a wolf skin tanning rack. Random sheep, I will eventually rename you that directly because you are officially the king of random. You know that? I mean, you just... And now you're attracting further randomness. Look at this! A dancing cow! A dancing cow. I'm gonna honor this cow's choice to be random with you. I'm gonna push him in there, and I'm gonna have a cow to, you know, milk and stuff. And he's trying to get back up, but I'm not really feeling it. I mean, he wants in here in the first place. I'm gonna let him stay. I'm gonna make sure that he's encouraged to stay. I mean, he wanted it, so I'm letting him in. Seriously, cow. Man, I'm thirsting quickly. I mean, that, of course, I was out for a while. Oh, is it that? Yeah, oh yeah, it's that, okay. It's that thing where it does it, like, with a delay and then, like, shows it happening instantly. That's happened to me more than once, might I add. More than once. So, yeah, it happens, it happens. There you go. Thank you, thank you. I have found out how to actually operate these advanced repair kits, by the way. I've been doing research in Mind Fantasy 2, and I found out how that works. Do I have any chicken in here? No, oh yeah, that was a random chicken. That wasn't one of mine, so of course I wouldn't have any chicken here. I need to roast that. Oh, and I need to compress more of this. Things are happening. A lot of things are happening. I just got back on after a while, and stuff is going on. By the way, as long as you have Thaumcraft installed, you can basically compress rotten flesh into blocks. If you punch them, they break into their component parts rather than get, like, harvested whole. So just saying that you may have to recompress it if you're using it to give yourself a lift up or something. Or if you're just using it for storage. Don't worry. I'm making a place that will make sure that you're safe from my magical experiments. I showed them where it was, so everything's fine. There's nothing to be really concerned about. Okay, maybe I can look into a few quests to do before I have to head off here. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't really set that up yet, did I? Just my most recent ones. This should be fairly easy to do. This I've actually got set up for a while. I just hadn't really got to it. It just requires some paper, a book and quill, and anything that counts as green dye. And I've already got that set up in here, actually. I used floral green powder from Botania. And how you make any of these is you have to have a pestle and mortar and any of these green petals. Well, any of the petals, period. It'll make it to a corresponding color. But this is pretty easy. You just need some planks, a stick, and a bowl. So it's actually fairly easy to start off this process and get alternative dyes. And because those mystical flowers are kind of all over the place, it makes it a really convenient source of dye. Like, off in the distance, look, there's one. There's like I think it's a lime-colored one, actually, if I want to be more specific. But this has to be like straight up green, so just saying that particular one wouldn't work for this exactly, but something like that. Okay, here we go. I got myself a stockroom catalog, which is what there's asking for. I think this one's a two-parter. Yeah, it is. Clipboard, okay, clipboard. Which is fairly easy because, again, I have a ton of ink sacs. Do I have any actual remaining paper, or do I need to grab some? I have some. Oh, I have two. I need one more. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll drop this off while I can. This I'll need to use a little later. Hopefully not by too terribly much later. Because, where's my sunline? Okay, it's up there. I've got plenty of time. Because I need some more paper, so I need to do another crafting. Whoa, forgot about that. Yeah, back up there. Whoa, I'm bouncing on the water. Okay, I don't think water is meant to make you bounce. I don't think that's supposed to be how water works. Okay, did any drop over here? Yeah, I was pretty sure of that. So I should have an even amount because I always trim right at the second part so it can simply continue growing from where it left off. And at the same time, being able to track the number that I've got means if I've collected everything, it should be an even amount. So it works multifunctionally whenever you trim your sugar cane like this. In fact, I definitely have more than enough to last for a while, so I'll probably plant a little more, actually. I mean, another thing that's functional about sugar cane that a lot of people don't realize is it blocks mobs' view of you. So I'm also essentially creating a giant duck blind along the coast. So as the mobs walk around, they won't be able to really get a beat on me. I don't think I'll grab that stuff right there. I think I just got enough for now, so I'll be good. I do have the most miscellaneous garden. There's another thing about doing that structure up there. I want to be able to create a more organized garden off the side, because a lot of magic relies on various magical plants in this mod pack. I mean, and of course, I'm doing some magical crops early because I just get a ton of the basic Minitio stuff all the time. It really is quite frequent. Okay, got myself a nice water essence drop. Gotta be careful of being on it because I have not decided to disable yet the little dynamic that they hurt you whenever you step on them. So one thing about magical crops is they will actually damage you if you... Yep, I angled that just a little bit off. They'll actually damage you if you step on them. Can I... No, I can't. I'm trying to re-till this ground here. but it doesn't do it very well from the side. Well, I happen to know that as long as they're considered planted, they will still continue growing. They don't actually require farmland to grow, but they do need it to be planted. Now, this reminds me, since those were good, what about over here? Okay, I've got plenty of other plants for production for other things, and that thistle is eventually going to come all the way over to my house if I don't stop it. I just know it. It really wants to come over here. I don't know why, it just does. It's like the direction is going. It could spread any other direction it wants to, but it just has to be coming in my direction. I'll be showing off a lot of what these various essences can do later. And I am really running out of space. Okay. This is definitely a bit of a problem. I may need to make a separate chest just for magical chest crops. You know, even though it's based with agriculture, because these are wooden mostly, and they were for quests, might add. This is part of agricraft. I'll definitely, whenever I make a bigger farm, be showing that off later, because it's ways of helping your crops grow faster by a bit. You can literally have a sprinkler system, which is really nice. So I'll be glad to show that off. They're also not really hard to craft, actually. Some iron's involved in some of it, but for the most part it's mostly just wood. So, again, I'll just put this in with my woodwork so I can get a little extra space in agriculture over here. Okay, if I remember right, I needed a bit more paper. Okay, now, let me see here. What was the recipe, what I was looking for exactly? The clipboard. Okay, I needed 3 paper, a pressure plate, a feather, and an ink sac. Okay. Ink sac. Maybe mostly from fishing, but some of this admittedly I got just by being around the water, like killing squid. Yeah, they obviously didn't know what hit them, because, you know, squids don't fight back. Okay, do I have an actual pressure plate or not? No, I don't. I think this will count as just, like, any pressure plate, because the thing is, in Minecraft, they haven't really differentiated wooden pressure plates by, like, actual wood type yet. I mean, they've done that for a lot of things, and I'd like to see that. Like, having all sorts of different wooden gear be differentiated by wood type, so you can have really decorative stuff. Like, what if you had, like, an all oak chest, which would be the standard. You'd have, like, spruce, which would be darker. Obviously, you'd have dark oak, which I think is, like, the darkest wood, so it would be, like, the darkest one. So, yeah. Waypoint compass. It's not exactly having its graphic work in here, but I know what they're looking for. Gold and a compass. I think I kept my compass around. I think I did. Yeah, I did. But do I have enough gold to finish this quest? Because this is one of those quests that... Oh. Okay. Gold ingot, gold ore. I can just smelt, like, just one of those in my smeltery, and I'd have enough, because you get 2 per shot. Reminds me, how much do I have in my smeltery? I may already have some that I haven't emptied out yet. So I've been using it to... or wanting to use it to make more casts. And yeah, also, as I said before, I was gonna burn some stone and expand my smeltery. This is seared stone. It's about 9 blocks of cobblestone for just one of these, and you have to singe it in the smeltery. So, at the same time, you don't have to gather all the different materials for making grout, so it does make it good that way. And you can actually make seared bricks that way with a ingot cast. So, you can also do other things like, oh, say, getting the seared bricks you need to make this seared glass, which expands the amount of overall liquid available in the smeltery, I believe. At least I think it expanded up. Okay, I do have gold, but I need to switch this out, because in fact, I probably need to make an additional spot just for doing casting. Speaking of using seared bricks that way. Do I have any cobble directly? No, I don't have any cobble directly on me. In fact, I probably have blown through it just about completely between my building projects and expanding my smeltery. So, stuff happens. Okay, I need my ingot cast. Thank you. Did I put the other thing in stonework? Yeah, I did. I did. I'm remembering that. Okay, okay, so things are... Yeah, and if I get a random gift that would be nice, I'll definitely give it over to you. So yes, Beulah, I'm thinking of giving you more gifts. I should be getting about to that special critical point with her at any time. But I'm not sure what point that'll actually be. I know you need like a lot of hearts mostly, and but you just how friendly they are with you. I think in the quest that actually shows up as something to do is to like prepare to start a family. So yeah, okay. Again, making sure. Yep, I have 2 ingots in there. I have my ingot cast, and with this I should have the 4 gold I need. But then I'll be out of gold. So yeah. That happens pretty easy. On the plus side, it seems because of levels, that's what's allowing you to get like extra weapons that are full durability from enemies, including gold swords. Now, for some odd reason, Beulah hasn't been accepting gold swords, but has liked everything else that's a weapon, including regular stone swords. So she just doesn't like gold for some reason, which is really weird. Wouldn't you want some bling on that weapon? Oh well. I guess not. Maybe it's just because they have terrible durability, and she realizes that it's not exactly the most strategic weapon. So, yeah, waypoint compass. Okay, so that's the rest of that particular one, I think. Yep, that's it. I gotta pick one, a camera or an easel. I can be a bit of a cameraman, but the easel, I think, is a bit more fitting with this mod pack. And something that... What, I can't... Is there... Keeping measurements. Okay, so there was like a 4... I had to scroll this. Oh, gosh. I totally missed that. I had to scroll that. Oh, gosh. Tape measure reel. To get a tape measure. What's the other thing? The plumb line. And more gold. Okay, I'm gonna have to smelt some gold. I realize that. Okay, I'm smelting some gold. I'm gonna smelt some gold. In fact, I might as well just double it all right now. I'll get more than that back. Found an interesting use for this rose gold that I've been finding underground, by the way. Apparently there's a way in Minecraft Comes Alive to convert that into regular gold. It's part of Minecraft Comes Alive, so that makes sense. And this is why it's good to expand your smeltery. More stuff that you can process. Now, the real question is, does this go directly into here, or do I need to bucket it directly in? Because that's out of 4,000. That's out of 4,000. Okay, I don't think it adds completely to the smeltery, but it's handy to have around. And close enough where you can just transfer if you need to. So it's extra storage, but it doesn't immediately go along with the controller. So I can see how that works out now. It's a good thing I didn't move this out, because now I need an extra ingot. Okay, okay. And I know I have enough string. I've been whacking spiders all over the place. Okay, now the tape measure reel. Is that right? It's also a good thing I like collecting flowers. I know a lot about Minecraft botany in general, not just whether or not it's modded. And whenever 1.7 originally came in, they expanded the terrain generation to be a bit more lifelike, and B, like include more nice blocks. They also included more flowers, and all of them could be converted into dye. So I found out that a lot of them were really nicely working out that way. Do I have some wool, bunny? I have some wool. I can back process this for more string. They have Pam's Simple Recipes. Pam's a good modder. She does a lot of nice stuff. So, yeah. Oh wait, I need even more than that. I just remembered I need even more string because I need the plumb line and I need this tape measure reel all done. So this is going to be hopefully quickly done here. Just need to make sure here. Again, tape measure, iron around that. That is... Okay, so that's like 8 of them. Oops, double hit the button. Sorry. Okay. But yeah. Wait, what was that I was gonna make? Oh, that's for growth craft. Okay. Part of it being milk, apparently. Okay, at least I got a lot of iron from that last loot bag, so yeah, I can say that was very coincidental because I have technically just made more iron than I used. Okay, this I need to... I think it goes like this, and with the gold. There we go. This should finally be the end of this particular quest. I was also going to show off another quest, but this one went farther than I first thought. So, oops. Okay, I think this is finally the bottom of the quest. Yes, I can claim. I get a beacon and an easel. This early on with a beacon without killing weather is really nice. But you gotta remember, this helps you point the way home. It's not just about the power. And you don't need to have like a max beacon set up for the beacon to light up and show you the way home. Because that energy beam that it gives off in Minecraft is able to be seen from a very large number of blocks away, even if the chunks aren't fully loaded. And that's very important. Because you can just be adventuring around, you running around, and you see your way home. You're like, hey, there you go. Not enough space. Oh, I'm just looking ahead. Huh. Oh, those are rewards, okay. Paper. I'm getting some interesting decorative stuff that's going to be coming my way very soon. That's one thing, a lot of the rewards in the mod pack are from DecoCraft and are very decorative, like my hummingbird feeder. Okay, better barrel, oak drawers, oak bookcase, oak shelf, oak potions. I'm going to be using a lot of wood. Yeah, I'm going to be using a lot of wood for this one, basically. So it'll be a lot of crafting with wood. Not much else otherwise. But I can certainly show some of the things I was going to try to get to otherwise. This one, Grow Your Brew, is part of Growthcraft. I've looked up a bit about how this works, so it's nice. The fish trap would definitely be a good thing for me to make. I'll need some rope, mechanical press, brew kettle, fermentation barrel, and the cheese press. Now, a lot of this takes iron as well as wood. This literally takes a cauldron in the crafting table, I know that. So, I definitely have the iron and stuff for this. The interesting thing about rope is it's actually made from a lead. Now, I think I have those from previous questing, and apparently I'll get some experience in my choice of something to brew. Yeah. Okay. Do I still have that in my backpack? No, I put that somewhere else. I'm trying to remember, where did I put my leads? Oh yeah. And again, I got the slime ball from fishing. And I don't even have to fish to show that off because I have one of the jellyfish. As I mentioned before, these can be used to just make a slime ball. So yeah, that's how I got the leads. Again, I've been also whacking a very large number of spiders, so that tends to happen. Also, I can just shear sheep and get string from them, so string should be no problem in this mod pack. I've been noticing it's getting a little late, and I need to do some of that questing. Maybe I'll do more of it on screen later because I'll probably want... Well, I don't know. I don't know if I can really show off some of that yet because there's more of an involved process when it comes to Growthcraft. I'm really thinking about it because I'll need to start actually growing the stuff to show what it does. So I guess I can get that crafted in advance and do the quest and then like prep up a nice garden for it and everything. And now that I'm really thinking about it, I think that really should be the way to do that, actually. Although this literally is a totally different story. That you just put in the water and it fishes for you. The more of them, the merrier. How much does it take to get these again? Oh yeah, more string plus leads. So something tells me that these gelatinous slime balls I've been getting will become really handy because guess what? They really do substitute completely. And uh-oh, there goes my filter. Yeah, might get a little pop for a moment here because my pop filter just fell off. But basically, they work completely and utterly for everything that requires slime balls. So Yeah, alternate way to get leads. Okay, well, guess it's about time then. And I hear that I'm going to be having some opponents in a moment, so I want to concentrate on that. So, this is a Glitch Reaper, and I am about to have to defend my town because there is clearly a zombie at my door. So, pardon me for a while as I go into combat mode. But for now, this is Glitch Reaper. I'll be logging off. So, thank you, and I hope to hear back from you all soon. Bye for now.